we do it every day, we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the 10-Yard Fight. This is volume 5, which is usually defensive tactics, primarily user picks, part 8. Today we're going to cover how to user defend against trip sets. Now, here's a disclaimer. You're not guaranteed to come out here and catch user picks because you watch this video. I often get beat deep. I lose games. I get burnt. We're all in the same boat. You know, I'm just a regular guy out here. This is just an ideology, right? I do get off, though. I do catch a lot of picks and make great plays. So I'm just letting you know what I see, you know, how this thing going. Most of you guys can relate to this. Right here, this is a 3x1 set. The last video was empty. It was a 3x2. So this time the math equation have drastically changed because this running back is now in the backfield instead of being on the line of scrimmage. So the equation is just all different. Now we're like 60-40 run pass opposed to last time when it was like 90% pass. All right. Well, here I go in the 2-man under technique. I took one safety and double team 83, and I'm concerned about number 1, the tight end, and the running back. Those are your 3 main men in this equation when they're in the trips. And then 83 is like the other guy. They're not never worrying about 85. 85 might just look up and get open sometime. So yeah, the inside receiver, the tight end, and the running back is your main focus today. So that's how we're gonna do this thing. And as you can see, I'm helping my linebacker out because he will get burnt by number 1. If I let him play this whole way, he would have left my guy. Look, that would have been a touchdown. So yeah, we're playing center field. You have to make sure you get on your safety, and you have to know what you're doing with the techniques. If you don't know what you're doing, just get on the safety, play him, play the center field, play the deepest part of the field, and just get involved. And you got to understand, you're gonna give up some rushing yards, but you would rather give up rushing yards versus letting stuff like this happen. You know, you get beat over the top. We were there. So yeah, here's a little small technique that I often talk about, and that's holding the L2 button or using it like a gear shift. So right here, I'm committing to the run. He's doing a play action, and I'm actually coming in for the run, but I pumped the brakes with L2, and my guy got squared back up, and now I'm able to go have a free release anywhere I want to go. See, had I not held L2 and I tried to turn around, my guy would have did like a hook slide, like and would have still been running in that direction. So L2 is pretty much like the emergency brake, right? Got him. Just playing center field. Yeah, L2. You're not holding L2, of course. You're just using it just for like emergency stops when you're running, just to get squared back up, especially when you're playing center field. I got my 2 outside guys playing the seam flat, just in case some running back come out here or some out route. And here we go, center field. Got him. See, he tried to be slick and do some mesh concept and had me occupied down low while that guy go take over the back. You pretty much want to be on a safety back here mainly. And yeah, like this. See right here, the 4th and 1. Look at the situation. I see the trip side. I'm over here. I shouldn't be pressing like this. I decide to go on the running back, so I say, oh, you know what, let's get the running back. We go over there and prolong him. He's stalled, the play is dead, and the drive is over. All because we picked up the running back on a 4th and 1 situation. See, sometimes the trips is just a decoy. You got to understand the situation. Look at that there. Like taking candy from a baby. I sniffed it out. I already knew it was coming because it was just a decoy. He was just trying to get some short yardage. But that flat route is their main thing. That's a big part of this 3x1. I've always talked about that level cell route. Right here, this is the first play of the game. I don't even know who this guy is, and we're worrying about the running back. We're checking for the pass on the deep vertical, but we're also concerned about the running back. He tried to hit me with a Texas. So yeah, guys like to implement Texas and that flat route together. You can build a whole scheme with those two routes. Look at this right here. My right safety is gonna go to the middle, and I'm gonna crisscross with him. He don't know that. See, I was able to go left or right. My left side was already taken care of. I couldn't go backwards because we was in the end zone, so I had to go either left or right then, and we was man up. You can't sit up in 2-man under all day. You got to come in with some type of zone and some blitz, right? Here we go again. We're checking for the running back on the flat route. We got a seam over there. We're blitzing on that side. So the other vacant area is the seam on the trip side, and I need to be there, right? I'm going to be in my middle. I'm going to go underneath. I'm strafing with L2. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, because I had the other part of the field taken care of. Yeah, you just can't come out here and say, oh, I'm going to play the trip side. You got to make sure everything else is taken care of. Like right here, if the tight end goes to the corner and the running back goes to the flat, that will be covered because I have somebody coming from the seam flat. If he was smart, he'll be sending 18 in a bubble screen. See, bubble screens should be highly implemented in trip sets. Bubble screens should definitely be in your audibles when you're running trips. Definitely, because like me, I know they're not going to do bubble screen. I know they're going to be in the backfield back there. So I'm going to get off Simmons, get on my middle read, and go play the trip side. I'm waiting for the run first. Alright, got him. Yeah, but yeah, you got to have the rest of that stuff taken care of. I highly recommend, if you don't know how to do defensive hot routes, go put 2 controllers on, get in practice mode, and go over every defensive hot route you can. See, like, cause sometimes I only back up 1 DB to make it look like a cover 6. You know that play called cover 6 where one cornerback is in the cloud and the other cornerback is playing like a deep quarter coverage. So I back up 1 cornerback sometimes just to make it seem like it's cover 6. Right here, it's only right that you go play the trip side. The wide side of the field is to the left, and that's what I did and got that. That was the first drive of the game for him. This game right here, we're blowing this dude out. We're dominating him. Look, he's missing easy reads. Even though he's down by 2 touchdowns, he still have 2 drives to go. He could have easily dunked it off to that tight end, but nope, he's waiting on that infamous over route. The inside guy from the trips. That's the main thing. Just like the empty formation, the 2 inside guys, right? But this time, since it's trips, it's mainly the inside guy and the tight end and the running back. Those are your first 3 reads. As you can see, I'm coming off real hot, but he was aware of that, and I shouldn't have been pressing. But this time I took off the press, I changed the play to zone, and I'm going to come in extremely hot this time. If you played school ball, you played ball before, you should know, especially in Little League, you should know that the number 1 rule being a defensive end or coming off the edge is to go all the way down and then all the way across. If you start slanting, see how I'm coming all the way across? You can't slant. You'll be cheating yourself. You'll be selfish to the other players as well, because if you come all the way down, that'll put fear in the QB's mind, and it'll make him step up or get rattled or move him off his spot. So don't slant. You come all the way down and then go all the way across like a L. You don't always have to even be the one to make contact on the play. Look, we're coming in so heavy that he tapped the button a few times and ended up pump faking. You're like, oh, I gotta get it off, and then tapping the button will be pump faking. So yeah, pressure bust pipes. Right here, look at the defensive hot routes. As you can see, we're in man-to-man. I'm on Lanier, which is responsible for the running back. I say, you know what? Let me move him over and see how I'm moving him around and get on my other guy who's a free runner to get involved with the trips. Look at the left cornerback right here backing up one of them. You see how I got involved with the trips? Interception. Use a pick. See that, and this is the end of the game. Look, it's the 4th quarter. He needed that this drive. All because I got off the guy who was responsible for the running back and got on the free runner. It made no sense to blitz 56 because he wasn't gonna get in. You know, I wasn't sending enough players in. So, and we both knew that 87 was gonna beat his guy off the line of scrimmage. I just didn't know where he was going until post snap. All right, let's take a look at this right here. See, if he was smart, he would take square and put him on a curl route or a comeback route where he's one-on-one. You get outside one-on-one right there every time. But he don't have to do that, so I'm not responsible for anything but playing center field. Had he put that guy in like a curl route or comeback on the outside over there, I would have had to pull my defensive end or put my safety over the top. But he didn't. He never showed me any tendencies in the game of doing that. And those are the things that, like I say, curl routes and comeback routes and like quick slants lubricates the rest of the scheme. That's why they're hot routes. You know, they keep the rest of the scheme going so you can do what you're trying to do. Like, he's not gonna get nothing doing that because it was only right that I go cover that drag route, and I knew the drag route was coming. Yep. So yeah, like right here, I got caught up in the man alignment issue, and as you can see, I'm on a lure con, waiting in the middle. He got me. Okay, you got me off the line. My cornerback had to travel all the way from the right to the left, and he did the same play. I got caught up in the man alignment issue again, but you know, Coach KK ain't gonna be with that. I am a pro elite player now out here, so I've been around the block. So you're not gonna do the same play twice in a row. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta have a scheme. Right here, we got the middle of the field closed. He can't go to the running back on the outside, so he's forced to go left, right? And of course, he want to go to left because he got a star. Look at the middle of the field wide open. He didn't know that I was gonna send 18 to 14. He didn't know I was gonna send my middle man to the left side of the field. He just thought, oh, I got a star. I'm gonna win this jump ball situation. Look at this right here. Very late in the game. This is for the game. This is for the win right here. 4th and 4. I'm lined up in zone. I decide to go man, right? This is where your hot routes come in. I'm gonna put my end in the hard flats because I have no, like, it's all one-on-one. So let's put this guy in the hard flat, as you can see, and put him in the traffic. Now I get to go play the right side of the field. Play is dead. Game is over. All because of hot routes, and we forced him to go where we wanted him to go. Everybody's blitzing, right? Here's another hot route. We put square in the middle, and we was able to go take this out once again. We know more than likely, like if it's short yardage situation, if depending on, you know, what the down and distance is, at what her hash marks at, we know that this running back is usually gonna go to the flats. Like I say, I took away 11 on the trips. I got my guy. Like, I see, they look like they're blitzing, but I put them in like the hook zone technique, and we took away the slant. We're not worried about the other two guys in the trips. Mainly, they're like 4th and 5th options, but we're worried about the inside receiver, the tight end, and the running back. That's what you're worried about. And the tight end didn't have enough space to do anything, so it was only right to go to this running back right here. Had to check for the run first, right? Let's look at it again. As you can see, he probably glanced at number 11 for that slant. He's like, oh no, I gotta go. And I'm pretty sure as soon as he threw this ball, he knew it was an interception. Alright guys, that was hella fun. I will catch you in the user pick versus tight and the user pick versus bunch. I will see you later.
How we do it every day, we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy